Hi, this is Nick Tracus from Florence Unified School District's Ed Tech Department, and I'm here today to talk about the Promethean board that you have in your room, how to get started using it today. You can see that the Promethean board is here, and if I touch it, nothing happens. You actually need to use a pen to use the Promethean board, and there's two pens that come with your board. The first pen is the dark colored pen, and that is the teacher pen. It has full functionality to use on the board. When you touch it to the board, it will react. The other pen is a light colored pen, and that's the student pen, and that has limited functionality. A little bit about your board though. You can see here I can touch the board and I can be a little bit firm. I do need to use the pen to actually make it do something. To keep your board clean, you can use a rag, a damp rag, a lightly damp rag to keep it clean. Just don't use any abrasives on the board itself. Try to take good care of that board. A little bit more about the board here. The board has built-in speakers. The speakers are tied to the USB plug-in that you put in the computer. And there's also on the side here a volume control. One thing to note is the board, if it has a red little flame up here at the top, it means the board is not connected and will not be able to use it in your class. So be sure to make sure that the connection with the USB is connected in the back of the board. Okay, so we talked a little bit about the board, how to use the pens, the speakers that are built right into it, and the speakers they sound great. So let's talk about how to make sure that the pen works on your board. And we're going to get into the software. Be sure to watch the software video a little bit later. But to use the pen, you just select the tool you want to use, and you can start writing on the board. You can change colors easily by selecting the color you want to use and write on the board. Now you notice that when I write on the board, it might not line up perfectly. We need to make sure that the board is calibrated. And you can do that simply by using your pen. Just go back up to the flame and hover your pen over top of that flame. And you'll see that in a minute there, it will bring up a screen that allows you to calibrate those pens. Just simply take the pen and tap where it asks you to tap, and it'll walk through the process of getting that board calibrated. I'm going to do that really quickly here. And you can do that at any time just by taking the pen and hovering it over the flame. So we've talked a little bit about the pens, we've talked about the board, we've talked about the speakers, we've talked about the volume control. You are ready to use your board in your classroom. Be sure to watch videos about how to use the software.